West Virginia has some crazy trails. They're not easy, and you can get lost. On the road again, going places that I've never been, seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again.
What's crazy now is I got someone from Michigan in front of me with a bike on their truck all the way down to West Virginia. That's pretty cool. This is Roaring Run.
Roaring Run was all uphill.
Rudy Roaring Run. Wow. Yeah. So it's basically non-stop rocks and roots. Oh, that's pretty. Little stream. Wow. Chunky.
Check out the link in the description to see this area on Trail Forks.
This is Powerline Trail.
I was told Powerline was a downhill trail,
Loose rock.
but it was more of a cross-country enduro trail, leaning more towards a cross-country trail.
Oh.
I was in full anticipation for today's short track races, thinking about how Kate needed to do well against Jolanda, and how I just wish Nino could win one short track race for his career. We'll see how that pans out. While I was here at the Sharp Knob Base Trails area, something that I could not see, either a plant or a bug, kept making me itch really bad. And at the same time, the GP7 Black froze yet again, and I missed some other trails in this lower section. Let's go onward. To get to T Creek, you have to climb a Category 2 climb, and that is known as Mine Road.
Oh, lucky me. I beat those semis up. Yeah, they were kicking up a shit ton of dust. So this is Teacup.
T Creek, aka Teacup, because in my mind, it was not my cup of tea. As I move further into the trail system, you will notice I get more annoyed and angry. But in the end, looking back, I am proud of this accomplishment of making it through this trail system.
This is steep. Oh, almost went over. The bar's there. That tire got kicked up.
Starting in T Creek, basically once you get to the top, which is just a short way, you're going downhill. And from there, it's kind of like a little bit of an enduro because there's a lot of roots, a lot of pretty steep parts, a lot of rocks, so you really have to stay behind the saddle so you don't go over the bars.
This is why their enduro bikes are a little cooler. Don't use the front brake on these. I see why this is a black. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hands are a little tired from that. And we're at a trail here, fork. Let's trail fork this. Yeah, probably would be smart to have a guide. Back at it. Buddy. Riding the mountains, you're gonna get muddy. Oh. Wow. Pretty bumpy, like hard to stay on my seat, keep speed. Kind of funny actually. No, rock garden, it's not gonna stop me. Going back up this would not be fun. Where's the trail go here? Oh, I see. Not that well marked. Definitely a rocky workout. Forearm. I don't even know why you want brakes on your bike on this trail. It just stops you. Good gracious. I'm really glad I put these different tires on. Holy cow. The racing roughs would have been flat. That minion on the front is really nice. It just eats up the rocks better, holds your line better. The racing roughs would have been sliding all over the place. It's really nice to be able to ride the roots in the rocks and not slide as much. The trail that I just went through, I didn't have the guts to take my hands off the handlebars to push the GoPro, but it was just all mud. Like I was riding down a mud pit for about half mile. Well, it was kind of like this right here, but it was a long stretch of it. And it's just all slippery rock in the mud. Not risking that. That's a steep up and a big consequence down into the water. Looks more like a hiking trail in some spots.
The group of riders that I met in this junction of 3 trails, Tea Creek, Boundary, and Bear Pen Ridge trails, were all ready to be done on these trails. I decided I did not want to go on the same trail back out, so 3 people headed the way that I didn't want to go, and 2 guys followed me the way I was headed.
Yeah, I've done some river crossings now that are definitely not rideable, and they're barely walkable. This is more of an adventure trail. This is what Todd and oh shit. Fuck. I didn't see this hill. This is what the Margie guys would like.
Right off the bat, I quickly found myself alone again as the guys behind me weren't able to keep up with my pace. I was starting to think that if I went too slow, I would miss the short track races.
Almost stopped. See, no one goes this way because it sucks. Surprised they even haven't rerouted. Oh. I guess I see the trail. XC bike's getting put through the paces here. What is that, a big spider? Oh, right over there. This is what I'm talking about. One of these here river crossings. Hoping this is halfway to heaven. A crossing with a bike that sucks. My foot's stuck. Okay, getting there. I just don't want to slide. Can we let go of the, thank you. These stupid ass slippery shoes.
The trail did start to get less traveled, as you can see in the video. It got narrower the farther I went, to the point where I couldn't find the trail for about 15 minutes as I wandered around in the woods.
I guess this is the trail. It's just getting skinnier and skinnier. It's not that way. Hey, I'm riding. See how long it is before we cross that river again. So I know we have to do it at least one more time, if not more, because the trail eventually, winds away. This is not what I wanted to do this afternoon, get lost in fucking stupid land. I'm not getting up that. Shit. Can I even get up it with my bike? Oh. And then this is where you think to yourself, where does the trail go? I see it. Oh. That hurt.
I finally made my way onto Right Fork T Creek Trail, which was all uphill climbing on the same type of terrain. I did not bring enough fluids for this ride.
Oh, this is pure hell.
It's actually really funny to hear myself afterwards.
Climbing up steps.
After this, I made my way onto a short connector loop and then on to Gully Mountain Trail. That's where things got fun again. But the GP7 Black decided to freeze once again. Once I get back home, I will update and try to fix this. If it doesn't work, I'm going to have to send it back to GoPro, and this will be my third replacement for this same issue. On my way to Snowshoe, I was lucky enough to spot this little sign at a hotel that said, "Your UCI spectator band's here." I pulled in, slapped that baby on, went to the car, went through the barricade, and was on my way.
We're on course.
Let's get this short track party started.
Go, 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 go! Good job! Good job, Pauline! Pete! Chloe, yeah! Good job, Evan Zini! Nino! You won! That's freaking awesome!
It was amazing to watch Nino win his first ever short track. Kate and Jolanda made things even more interesting for Sunday's race with only 20 points between them. If you haven't been to one of these events, I strongly recommend you get to one. I'm excited for the downhill and XC finals. Why not grab some bike stickers? I put them on my van window. More videos, including race videos, coming soon. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss out on anything exciting. Watch another video just by clicking on it. Thanks for watching.